Hello, hello, hello. Let's see what our network is going to do this time around. This network is not letting us go live, but we're going to stream today. Okay, we are going to stream. We're going to gist. Okay, because today we're talking about the royals. Okay, so we're going to gist, we're going to dissect, we're going to analyze this topic that is trending all over social media. Okay, so get ready. I'm not sure what my network is doing here, but I will keep trying until we can get our discussion. Okay? Okay, so let's just bear with me while we do testing, while we test the mic. Actually, let's just see if the network is going to pick up. All right, so good morning to you, good afternoon, good evening, and even good night. Okay, so I think this is working now. All right. So good day to you all out there. How are you doing? Today is Tuesday. The week just began, and there's been so much gist about the royal family. If you're just joining me, you are welcome. Come on in. Let us gist. Let us dissect and analyze what is going on because this topic is trending. So there is no way we're not going to be analyzing this because that's our job, right? We just sit here and analyze since some people are just out there bashing people that they're not supposed to be bashing. People like Piers Morgan, the crazy guy, and the rest of them. Okay, guys. So let's get into the gist of the day because I'm not even going to waste your time and start beating around the bush. We're just going to get into this. Okay, okay. So, sorry if you're hearing the voice of a little one. It's my little child. She just popped in. All right. Yes. So you are welcome. You are welcome. I see someone is here with us. Hello. Thank you for joining in. First of all, let me just tell you guys, I have my little child running around, so I'm going to be distracted once in a while. Please just understand with me, being a mom, streaming from home, and so on. Okay, so yes. That being said, you're welcome. I see we have someone in the house. Please, please, please comment so I can welcome you properly. Sorry, guys, I really want to get this right. I don't know. I feel like the camera is not placed properly. Okay. That being said, all right, all right, all right. So let's keep going. Let's start gisting. All right. So as you all know from the title, Meghan Markel and Prince Harry granted interview. That's like their first interview, like first official interview after they left um, the UK. So a lot of people, even before they did the interview, from the moment that they, put out the teaser, like they're going to grant an interview, they're having an interview with Oprah Winfrey, the British press started with their negativity. They're always negative about everything. I'm not just sure what is really wrong with these British people. And I'm going to be hitting it straight, okay? I'm not even going to sugarcoat anything because the British press is not sugarcoating anything. People like Piers Morgan, the guy that is hosting that Good Morning America, he's just always bashing Meghan and just he can never see anything good in this lady, and I don't understand. He bashes Meghan so much, and I've never seen him said anything bad about Meghan's brother's wife, Kate, or what her name is. So we're just going to dive into all of that. All right, so Meghan and Prince Harry granted an interview, of which they should. Come on, we live in a world that is democracy. This is a democratic world, so you're free to talk. Okay, it's freedom of speech. Everybody is allowed to talk. From the Greek definition of what democracy is, freedom of speech. Okay, all right. So I do not understand why some people feel like, why are they, if they wanted to leave the royal family and their title. First of all, they didn't tell you that they wanted to leave their title. They said they just wanted to step back a little bit. It was the royal family that decided to strip them of their titles, so they should not be blamed for that. And if they decide to grant an interview, I don't understand. Is it because they're in the US now and there's just this thing going on between the US and the, and the Brits? Like they always, that's a topic for another day. But I'm just saying, why can't they grant an interview? Now people are saying, yeah, you didn't want to be in the public face. Who wants to be in the public face in a country where every day you wake up, you're seeing something negative about yourself in the media? I mean, they're not even considering that the prince is actually their own person. Okay, let's say Meghan is not their person. Meghan is from the US. The prince is their prince. I'm talking about Harry. Prince is their prince. So the moment you start bashing the prince's wife, that means you're actually bashing the prince. But that's something that the British people will never understand from what I see. So, okay, let's keep going, okay? Because right now we're all fired up. With my red hair, you understand that I'm fired up. Okay. So they granted this interview, and it's like a tell-all. She just wanted to explain her own, because she was not allowed to talk because of the royal laws, the rules. There's so many rules that just make the royals to act like they are puppets or something, like robots. Anyways, that being said, so now she has the freedom. She's no longer the Duchess of Sussex. She's not holding any high title that is preventing her from speaking. So she just wants to come out and share her truth and like just talk about things that that happened, that made them to move, and so on and so forth. There's nothing wrong in this lady granting her interview. Meanwhile, welcome for joining us. I know someone is here. Someone is here with us. Please comment if you want to contribute. You are free, okay? Because we're just here to analyze and share our own point of view, what we think about what is going on and how the media is just twisting and turning, mostly the press in Britain is twisting and turning this whole thing to blame Meghan Markle, while I think it is not right. Okay, she has always been blamed. She has always been the bad sheep of from the moment she moved from the US to the UK. So we're just here to analyze the whole issue and just share our point of view. So please comment. If you're someone that you want to join the conversation, please do comment. If you're someone that just likes to listen in the background, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining. Okay, so let's keep going. So they grabbed this and this interview, and Meghan really revealed a lot. Meghan revealed a whole lot of things. Okay, so Oprah Winfrey, hello, someone else just joined us. Hello, hello, you are welcome. Please comment so I can know who you are, welcome you properly. If you have your own contributions concerning this topic, please leave a comment so we can analyze. Okay, I give you my own point of view. You're free to share your point of view. So let's just have a good conversation here. Okay, we can disagree. It doesn't matter. Just share your opinion. I'm open to everyone's opinion. I want to hear from you. Okay, that's why I'm sitting here doing this. Okay, we're always talking about all trending gist, celebrity gossip. So today we're talking about the royals. It's normal. Everyone is talking about them in the media. Okay, all right. So before they got married, before their wedding, Meghan and Harry, if you remember then, it was trending in the press that Meghan actually made Kate cry. That is Harry's brother's wife, made her cry. Everybody was saying that Meghan is so hard to work with. Meghan is making ridiculous demands, and so on and so forth. The British press just kept pushing these negative stories. They just didn't stop. Every day you wake up, there was something on the tabloid, something negative about Harry's wife, the woman that Prince Harry wants to marry, so on and so forth. They just didn't stop. They were just hitting it hard. Every time you try to watch Good Morning Britain, you will always see something negative, and this fierce guy just keep bashing Meghan, bashing and bashing and bashing and bashing and bashing. He just is not giving up. Okay, so they talked about how she made Kate to cry, and it was all a big deal that she's such a very bad person. Can she see how Kate is? That the lady is just so nice. The lady is this, the lady is that, the lady is that. I guess because she's white, she's perfect. Okay, we've all seen that before. We know how all that plays out, so we understand. This lady is mixed, so yes, she is the bad one. It can't be the white lady. That one is a saint. Anyways, so that was what we were talking about. But since Meghan was not allowed to say anything, so she couldn't defend herself. And now that she's able to speak because she's no longer holding that title, and she just revealed it that she was not the one that made Kate to cry, but actually the reverse was the case. Was the case. I was Kate. So can you imagine? All this while, the British media was pushing that Meghan Markle is such a bad person. She made the angel Kate to cry and blah blah blah. All this while, they knew, even the royal family knew the truth, but the royal family didn't bother to set the record straight. At least, what the royal family could have done then was to put out a message saying that that news that is trending is false. Even if they don't want to come out to say the truth, that is actually Kate that made Meghan cry, they could have just said that story is not true and it never happened, and that the British tabloids should stop putting out such news. Like Donald Trump always calls it fake news, even if the news is real. So they should have just said something, just a way to just cover it up and just let it go. So people wouldn't be seeing Meghan Markle as a bad person. So people wouldn't be seeing Meghan Markle as someone that doesn't like the wife of Harry's brother. But they kept quiet. They didn't say anything. They acted like truly Meghan is such a bad person that she just came into the family and now she's trying to pull Harry away. She's trying to cause chaos in the family. This is a royal family that has been for many, many years, and they have their rules and they've been living in peace. They were all wonderful. Not until this mixed race girl lady came into the family, and now everything has turned upside down. That is how the royal family made the whole thing look, if you ask me. And the British tabloid, they were so happy to just bash this lady and bash this lady. Now she has revealed that she was not the one that made her cry, and now people are saying, she shouldn't have been saying all these things are not necessary. You said you wanted to step down, you didn't want to be a royal person, you wanted to live a normal life. Why didn't you just move to the US and live a quiet life? Why are you always in the face of the media? Why are you always putting yourself out there? Why are you granting interviews? Why are you talking? Why wouldn't she talk? Is she not a human? She was someone that was very outspoken and used to engage in all these activism and all that. So why won't she speak? All of a sudden, because she's married into the royal family, she doesn't have a voice anymore. I don't think that's cool. I don't think so. Okay. Now, Meghan Markle also revealed that at a point she was struggling and she was just having mental breakdown. She was feeling like committing suicide. I don't know if I'm supposed to say that on YouTube, but she felt like, she just didn't want to be here anymore. And it got so bad. She didn't have anyone to even talk to. She wasn't even allowed to go out because she said she went out twice in how many months? 4 months or so. And yet, when she was asking to go out, they were telling her that she's always out there. I do not understand. Why can't she just go out? Why can't she just hang out with her friends in a respective, like special places where royals are made for royals or stuff like that? What is she, a prisoner? I just don't get it. She's just coming into this family. She's not used to this royal lifestyle, unlike Kate, that has been groomed from when she was small all the way. So she has been groomed already, and she's from Britain. So she understands, she knows the culture and tradition of the British people. So it's easier for her to just dive into the lifestyle and blend easily than someone coming from the US that has different upbringing and has not been around royalty or anything of sort. She doesn't understand. Someone just joined us. You're welcome. We're talking about the whole royal saga that is going on right now after Meghan and Harry granted interview with Oprah, how the British tabloid has been bashing them. So feel free to comment and let us know what's your take, what you think about the whole royal saga that is going on right now, and how people are reacting to this. So you're just joining, welcome. Someone else just joined us, you're welcome. From the title and the thumbnail, I know you have a clue. From the title, I know you have a clue what we're discussing today. Sorry guys, I'm looking to the side because I have my little one inside, so at the same time we're discussing, but I have to keep one ear out to an eye on her too. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. So feel free to just dive in, share your take. Let us know what you think about the whole story. Give the host a thumbs up, please. As you're coming in, please give me a thumbs up, or encourage me to do more. Thank you very much. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do so. So we all come in here and gist. Okay, share your view. Say hello so I can welcome you properly. Okay. You are welcome. All right. So she also talked about her mental health, how she had this mental breakdown, and that she didn't want to be here anymore. She got up to the point that she was feeling like hurting herself because she just didn't want to be in this world anymore because everything was just so difficult, and everything around her was just negative, negative. She was just receiving it from right to left, basketballs, basketballs. They weren't giving her a break. The British media, the royal family too, they were there doing their whole own thing. People that were wearing black head brooch too. People were there, all this whole racism thing and all that. Anyway, we're just going slowly. We're going to dive into this whole story fully. Okay. So she talked about when she had the mental breakdown and how she was struggling. She didn't want to be in the world anymore. She wanted to take her life. She just didn't want to be here. She was struggling. At the point, she decided, okay, she is going to ask for. She decided she's going to ask for help. So she went to the royal family and asked for help, if she can see a psychologist or, people that are into this mental health, anything, all these doctors and people that are responsible for um, stuff like that. And the answer to her was no. I don't understand how someone will come to you and tell you that the person is going through such difficult moment. And the only thing you could say to the person is no. The person is asking for help. And you were just there saying no. But in the public eye, you people put out this whole style of you make the public to believe that you're out there, you're pushing for people struggling with mental health and all that. They should call these numbers, they should go to this number, they should speak up, speak up, speak up. You people are the royal family, like the number one family in Britain and respected all over the world. And you people put out this whole perfect brouhaha, and then someone from your family, a member of your family, is asking for help, and you people are just there acting like no, you're not going to get help because that is going to be in the tabloid. People are going to say how a royal family person is going crazy or something. That your title is more important than someone's life. Someone is in a difficult space, you don't care about that, you care about the title. Give me a second. Okay. So someone is struggling with the person's life. Okay, I think this looks better. Someone is struggling with the person's life. Instead of you people to get the person help that the person needs, you can even do it in a secretive way. You don't even need to do it in a way that the media would get to know, or the blogs would get to know, and then start talking about the whole thing. You can make it secretive, do it in a way that nobody is going to understand that this thing is happening, but get the lady the help that she needs. Some people are mentally very strong, very tough. Some people are not. So if someone needs help, I think the royal family should have given her the help that she needed then, because it's not easy to live the life and move to a strange land and try to adjust to their lifestyle. And it's just not a normal lifestyle, but it's a royal family with thousands of rules that you need to follow. Harry, his brother, father, the queen, or the rest of them, they've been in this. What, the queen is like, what, 90 years old, or how old is she? She's been a queen all her life, so she knows all these things. Her own is just a normal thing for her. Her son, all of them in the family, they were born into this. So it's easier for them, So when people start comparing, and what about the rest of the people in the family? Why are they not having mental breakdown? It's only Princess Meghan that is the person that is having mental breakdown. What are you talking about? These people were born into royalty. They were born and bred and brought up with this whole royalty stuff. So it's a normal life for them, okay? They do not know any other life. If you take this away from them, they won't be able to function in the society because they do not know what a normal life looks like. That is why I even feel for Harry now that Harry left the family, because and now he's in the US living like a normal person. It's strange for him if you would ask him. And it will be difficult for him to blend in and start acting normal and being a normal person, because he is not a normal person. He's a prince, and he's been treated differently all throughout his life. So you cannot compare how Kate feels or how any other royal family member feels to how this person feels. That's just my take. And in the case of when she talked about the mental break, I felt they should have given her the help that she needed. Okay, that being said, okay, I just needed some stuff out, so I would just go, touch the point because there's just so many things to talk about. All right, so talking about the baby skin when she got pregnant with Archie, and she revealed that a family member of Harry actually talked about what the child's skin color will look like. And some people are out here saying, I don't think that's possible. I don't think they ever had such discussion about if the child will be, or how black the child is going to be. I don't understand. Where are you from? Are you in this planet, or you're in a different planet altogether? This happens every day. It happens every day. When a black person and a white person gets married, the only thing people talk about is the child that you people are going to have, what that child is going to look like. So I really do not understand when people start acting surprised that, are you serious? Someone from the royal family asked Harry how black the child will be, and they said the kid Archie and his siblings that the parents going to have in the future, they're not going to be having titles. They're not going to be giving them any titles, so only Harry's brother's kids are supposed to have titles. Well, for me, that doesn't even bother me. Give them title, don't give them title. It doesn't matter. They're going to be who they're going to be in the society anyway. Okay, they're still part of the royal family and on and on. But I just don't understand how a family member will sit Harry down and ask Harry what his child is going to look like. What do you expect Harry's child to look like? But it's just people will never change. But I really understand because I know of so many stories that these are the questions people immediately they just see two couples from different race together and the wife is pregnant. The first thing people talk about is, oh, how is the child going to look? Some people are not even going to say, how is the child going to look? People go as far as telling you, I think the child is going to be black like the mom. Or if the mom is the black one, I think the child is going to be black like the mom. Or if the dad is the black one, then the wife is white. So I think the child is going to be black like that. How do you just talk about things like this? And when white people or Asian people or any other race, they're pregnant, nobody goes around asking these two white couple that are pregnant, how is the child going to how is the child going to look? Is the child going to be white, or the child is going to be kind of tan, or the child is not going to be white, or is the child going to be blonde, or the child is going to be brown hair, or the child is going to be ginger red hair? Why don't they talk about these things? Because even white people, they all don't look the same. For example, in Europe here, they all don't look the same. That people up north are so white, and pale. Then the people down this other way, they're kind of tanned, and so they all have different shades of, even the whites, they have different shades of white. But you don't see people asking these questions. How would the child of a white couple look? But if it involves a black person, they want to know, oh, the child is going to be black. Oh, what kind of hair is the child going to have? The child is going to have that afro hair that African people have. I do like that kind of hair. You just hear so much BS coming out from people's mouth. And now people are here acting like what Meghan said is so strange. This is something that happens every day, every day. Even in the hospitals, people talk about this. They ask this question, oh, I saw that couple, they are mixed. What kind of child are they going to have? This is stories I've heard every day. So to me, I'm kind of shocked, and I'm surprised that people are surprised that someone from the royal family asked that question. To me, I would be surprised. Yay, Amarakata, welcome to today's live stream. We're just gisting and analyzing what is happening in the royal family. We're talking about the interview that Meghan and Harry granted, and how the British tabloid has been bashing them all the way from the beginning, from when Harry got engaged to Meghan up to their wedding, after the wedding, when they had their baby Archie, and all the whole thing until they left the UK for the US, and the whole story we're just discussing and talking about how people just cannot see what these people are doing wrong, what the royal family is doing wrong, what they did wrong, and people are still there bashing this couple, like they're not giving them break at all. That's what we're talking about. Okay, so I just do not understand how people feel like they're surprised that Harry's family, the royal family, actually asked what Harry's child is going to look like, what baby Archer is going to look like. If Archer is going to look black like the mom, because the mom uh, is black, or well, the mom is mixed. But okay, so but they just feel like, okay, since Harry's wife is mixed and not a white lady, let's see what the baby is going to look like. This has been the lifestyle of the British people. They've always been this kind of people. So when people start acting strange, and that brings me to the interview that Meghan's dad granted. Okay, let me see your comment. Amara said, "Yeah, my dear, the royal family don't like her in the first place because she is black." Exactly what I'm saying. Exactly. And for me, the part that pisses me off is the part that people cannot just call a spade a spade. That's the part that pisses me off. You see that the royal families, or someone else just joined us, you're welcome. Please introduce yourself. Feel free to comment, jump in. Let us analyze this whole topic. We're not here bashing anyone. We're just here discussing and talking about a topic that is trending on the trending on social media. This period is interview that Harry and Meghan granted with Oprah Winfrey, how they revealed a lot of secrets, how they talked about a lot of things that they've never mentioned before. And then the British media and the royal family are like pissed off. The British media has never even been a fan of Meghan, and now it's almost like it's even worse. People like the guy that hosts Good Morning America, that we will get to Good Morning Britain, the how we will get to that, how annoying that guy is, we will get to that. But right now we're talking about when Meghan Markel revealed to Oprah Winfrey that when she asked for help when she was having mental breakdown, the royal family said no, that would not be good for the royal family. How she also revealed that when she was pregnant with Archie, that's their baby, if you know, and then someone from Harry's family, that's the royal family, someone asked Harry, someone was bold enough. Let me just say it the way I want to say it. Someone was bold enough, someone had the temerity to look at Harry in the face and ask Harry, what color would this baby be? And I'm just thinking, when Harry's elder brother was having his kids, did anybody from the royal family ask how Harry's brother's children will be? Are they going to be white? Are they going to be red hair? Are they going to have black hair? Are they going to be kind of a little bit tanned? Are they going to have a lot of hairs in the skin or no hair? Did they ask all these questions? No, the answer is no. But now, because he is married to a lady that is mixed race, the first question you want to ask the man is what his child is going to look like. What do you care about what his child is going to look like? His child is his child. He loves his child. If you don't, that is your business. That is your business. If you want to give the child a title when the child is born and grown up, do it. You don't want to, leave it alone. But asking him what his child is going to look like, is the child going to be black or the child is going to be white? What do you care what the skin color of the child looks like? And I was saying, thank you very much, Amara. Thank you very much for the share. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you so, so much. Thank you. Thank you for the share. And I'm just saying, why is it that when a white and a black person gets married, the first thing that people want to ask is what color will your child be? And what baffles me is people are acting all surprised. Some people are saying, I don't think anybody from Harry's family asked that question. So what? Harry is now crazy that he's just going to come out and start bashing his family. He's just going to come out now to start painting his family, to make his family look bad when he knows if his family is bad, it will affect him. I don't understand. Even a crazy person will not do that. If you have a bad family, you're going to come out and say, yeah, he's just going to start putting out stories just to make them look bad if they are not. When that negative story is going to affect him because he's also part of the family. This is normal. It is just a normal thing that happens all the time. And British people with racism are like 5 and 6. So I don't even understand why people are. I'm saying it, yes, and I'm going to say it. I don't even care what anybody is going to say because that is the fact. That is the fact. British people and racism is 5 and 6. And now people are saying, I don't think they're like this, they're like that. And we're going to get to the interview that Meghan's dad granted that crazy man that I don't know. It's better to just disown that kind of father that has no brain. We will get to that. Okay. So yes, how they talked about the child's skin. All right. And the constant racism that this thing Meghan faced, how they were analyzing her, how she was married before, she's divorced, she's older than him. Why? What is he doing with this lady? The lady is not from here. Someone else joined us. You're welcome. Feel free to comment, give the host a thumbs up. Okay. Let us gist and analyze from the title and thumbnail. I know you have a clue of what we're discussing. We're talking about the royals. So feel free to comment, share your view, what you think. We can disagree to agree. Everyone have their own opinion about every situation or every happening. So feel free to share your own take, what you think about what is going on in the royal family and Harry and Meghan. What do you think about the interview that they granted with Oprah Winfrey? Do you think they should have granted the interview or they should have not? Do you think they should have been covering, they should still cover up for the royal family? Or what? Feel free to share your opinion. Welcome, welcome everyone. Yes, it's Vanessa is in the building. Yeah. Vanessa Ogumbo Ale, she's here in the building, okay? Welcome, welcome. Thank you very much. You went to school. You have classes, huh? Welcome back. I thought as much. I thought you would be in school by now. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining in. Yes, so yes, so I hope you've edited it and it's ready, okay? You must, you must. I say Holy Ghost fire. Yes, so Holy Ghost fire, you will. You will. Even me, I'm not posted for a while on this channel. So today I said I'm going to sit here for 1 hour and just discuss this royal saga that is trending now. Let me just dive in and share my opinion. So that's what we're here doing, okay? I've been here for a while, just gisting. We have Amarakata. Are you serious? Amarakata in the building. Amarakata shared us out. And we're just gisting here. She gave her point of view, what she thought about the royal family and their reaction toward Harry, Prince Harry, and Meghan Markel. And I can't agree less with what she said. Okay, yes. So we're talking about now, we're talking about the racism that she faced and how people are saying that why is it that Black people always try to play the race card? And I just cannot understand. And for me, the funniest part is when you hear British people of all the countries in the world, you hear British people talking about, now I'm talking about white British people because we have Black British people too. When you hear these white British people like this Piers Morgan guy, I will always use him as an example because he's been the one at the forefront of this bashing of Meghan. So I think using him as an example is a perfect fit. Okay, because this man that hosts the Good Morning Britain, welcome, welcome. I see someone else just joined us. Please, guys, introduce yourself. So I welcome you properly. We're talking from the thumbnail and the title. You have a clue of what we're talking about. So feel free to share your own opinion. Okay, it doesn't matter what it is. We can agree, we can disagree. Okay, we all have our different points of view concerning different case, see, there are different issues. So just share your view, what you think. Okay. So when you hear British people saying they are not racist and they don't understand why black people will always pull this racist card whenever something is happening and blacks like to play the victim. If British people are not racist, tell me who else is? They're like the number one racist people in the world, and yet they are the one trying to defend themselves, saying that they are not. These are the same people that had slaves. These are the same people that invaded Africa. And someone sits to tell me that these people are not racist. Have you been reading? Have you been studying your book? Did you go to any kind of school? And even if you didn't go to any kind of school at all in the world, there's been movies. The historians are telling the stories. The stories are out there. If you want to read about it, you can find books in libraries all over the world that talks about racism, that talks about how the British people invaded Africa, how the British people called Africans names, how they put them in cage, and how they did all these horrible things that I won't even get into. And when a black person tried to talk, people come out and say that they play the race card. How are they playing the victim? First of all, black people are strong people. They are not people that can be easily broken. That's why the white race is afraid of the black. Yes, I said it. I said it. And that is just the truth. That is why they are afraid. They keep pushing and pushing. They keep pushing you as a black person. They push you, push you, push you. The moment you open your mouth to say something, they just attack you. Let me say. If the topic is allowed on Whitey, I don't know if Whitey wants to take it down. Let Whitey take it down. That is their business. I guess Whitey is owned by a person of their race. That is their own business. But I think we can talk about it because what is happening is the truth. The royals have been acting somehow toward Meghan, and Pierce has been bold enough to open his mouth and say all this bullshit about Meghan, which is a mixed race person, and they've been calling her names, insulting her. So yes, if them, the white British people can talk about it, then I think we, the black people, we too were allowed to talk about this on Whitey. But if Whitey feels like they want to block this video, then it's up to them. That is their business. I wouldn't be surprised because the app is owned by a person of their race, so they behave similar. So that's their business. But that being said, we move. I will keep talking, okay? All right. So how they are denying that they are not racist, they are not racist, they don't know there's no racism in Britain and blah blah blah. But it's obvious even the blacks there can testify that there is a lot of racism and the way people, the kind of things that they face in that country. Okay, moving on, moving on, moving on. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the Piers Morgan, this guy that hosts the Good Morning Britain. Yes, we're going to talk about him right now. Now, this Piers Morgan is someone that from the time that Harry got engaged to Meghan Markle, he has been complaining every day you tune into that program. There is something negative that Piers has to say about it. He's so vocal. He can never see anything wrong that the royal family is doing. And I think as someone else joined us, you're welcome. You're welcome. You can feel free to comment, introduce yourself so we can welcome you properly. Join in the conversation. Let us know what you think. What is your opinion? What do you think about how the royal family and the British press, British tabloid has been reacting towards Meghan Markle and Prince Harry? Feel free to share your own opinion in the comment section, okay, so we can all analyze and dissect this whole issue. Okay, so this Piers Morgan has always been bashing. He never he didn't even hide it. If you Google it, go and Google this Piers Morgan guy that hosts this Good Morning Britain, because they have Good Morning America, they have Good Morning Britain. The guy that hosts that show, he is always bashing and bashing Meghan. He has never seen anything good about Meghan. Everything Meghan, even what she didn't do, everything that has to do with the royal family, he will find a way to bring in Meghan and bash Meghan. The guy keeps talking and talking. He is Piers Morgan. He's a guy that hosts these morning shows that they do early in the morning, like Good Morning America. I don't know if you know of Good Morning America. I think Good Morning America is more popular. But yes, they have Good Morning Britain, which is the British version of the show. So they talk about things that are happening in the world. It's a news. They talk about news generally. So any news at all, they will sit and talk about it in the morning or so. That's how they do. So it's Good Morning Britain. The host, his name is Piers Morgan. He's even all over Instagram right now. The videos of him arguing with a black lady, it's all over Instagram. And the black lady I was so excited because the lady gave it to him. The lady gave it to him. I even shared it on Instagram. If you check my Instagram, you will see it. I shared it on this trending gist Instagram. The Piers Morgan guy has been bashing. If you hear the way this man speaks about this Meghan, you're gonna be pissed off. And then when this lady, the lady that they brought us, I think it was yesterday's show, they brought in um, a black lady to analyze. So it was this white guy, Piers Morgan, and another white lady hosting the morning show, and they brought in a black lady via Zoom and all that to ask her to come and analyze and what she thinks about the interview that Harry and this and then oh, you saw it, right? I just love that lady. And I'm telling you, I just love women that can just go ratatatatatatatata, giving you points. And they're not just, they are, as they're serving you, they're giving you with receipts. They're not just talking something that they don't know. They will tell you, they will bring proof. The lady put him in his place. I love the way that he was trying to talk over the lady, but she never stammered. She never missed a sentence, a word in her sentence, and she gave it to him. And him and the other lady that was hosting the show, they froze. They couldn't say a thing. And I think the next one that came out, there were like four of them. This is the same PS guy, the boring lady he was hosting the show with, and two other hosts. They were there in the sitting all together. And the guy, one of the guys talked about how he could not watch. He referred to it as the yesterday's show. So I mean that would be like the today's show. So he said the yesterday's evening show he could not watch it. He just doesn't understand how Piers Morgan is constantly bashing Meghan Markel, and that ever since that, probably because they were friends before, that Meghan Markel and this presenter Piers Morgan, they were friends before, but we don't know what happened. Meghan cut him off. That's the Piers Morgan. So I guess that's what is pissing him off because he wanted to be Meghan's friend so he can be close to the royals. But probably Meghan Markle noticed that the guy is very negative and not somebody that you can get. Who wants to have a boring, negative friend that will always piss you off all the time? Nobody. So I guess that's why she cut him off. So I guess that anger too contributed to everything. So he decided, okay, since I have a platform, I'm going to use my platform to bash you. I'm going to make hundreds and hundreds of the Brits to hate you. I'm going to put all the negative news out there so everybody here can hate you because so many people watch that Good Morning Britain. So the guy was telling him that why would he be bashing this lady all the time, and that ever since the lady cut him off, that he has never heard Meghan mention this Piers Morgan guy. He has never heard Meghan Markle talking about this Piers guy. So why is it that Piers is always bashing her every day on the show? You know what he did? This man stood up, left as I think it's a live show that is airing. He stood up, he didn't care, so unprofessional because somebody was putting him in his place. He stood up, he said, I'm not going to do this anymore. That is your business. I don't care, talking through his nose as they always do. And he left the room. Now you're supposed to be a presenter that you judge other people. You're quick to call people names, insult people, and say all sorts of derogatory things to the people. But now someone is dishing out a pinch, a pinch, nothing compared to what you've done to Meghan. He could not sit down there and take it, but he was expecting Meghan Markle to take all the racism, the insult, and everything that comes from the royal family and the Brits in general. So you can imagine, right? You can imagine the double standards. I just laughed when I saw that program. I was like, oh, So this guy that runs his mouth does not have tough skin. Yes, they were friends. That I didn't even know. Even me, I didn't know they were friends, or they even if it's not friends, like they knew each other, or or they had some kind of communication at some point in their life. The way this guy talks about her, even your enemy will not talk about you that way. The way this guy talks about Meghan, even if you have an enemy, that enemy cannot be talking about you all the time. The way this man does. So when this other presenter that came in today to tell him to slow down, but he's bashing the lady too much, it was the guy that revealed it, that ever since Meghan cut you off, I've not heard Meghan talking about you. Probably you people were friends. The guy was sure the way the guy said it. Said you people were friends before. Yes, they have it on Instagram. A lot of people shared it. I don't even want to say some of the names of the people that shared that stuff. A lot of people shared that part where the interview, because a lot of people are upset. Just this Morgan guy is talking too much about Meghan, and it's not right. Can you say one positive thing about this? Can you say one positive thing about this lady? No. Okay, so let's keep going. Now, what I want us to talk next is about Meghan Markel's dad. What I saw the interview that he granted, and it was just the same PS. And immediately I just saw this PS Morgan guy. I said, of course. Who else is going to bring that crazy man on an interview? Who else is going to invite that guy that everybody knows that his daughter, he's estranged from his daughter. He has been bashing his daughter. He has been saying everything negative about his daughter. Now, so he was on the Good Morning Britain program hosted by the same Piers Morgan, and that's the same lady. The two of them, they are the professionals that are always bashing. The only professional that they have is to bash Meghan. That's the only thing they know how to do. So these two people were hosting again, and they had Meghan Markel's father. They had Meghan Markel's father, and they were asking him questions. What does he think about the stuff that Meghan revealed to Oprah Winfrey on that interview, and what is his take? And he talked about how he had apologized to her, but he has never seen Meghan and her husband Prince Harry since then. He doesn't understand. I really don't understand. First of all, you're gonna speak so bad about your child, bash your child in social media, say all sort of evil thing about your daughter. Now you want her to run to you when she's struggling with stuff, when she knows that she cannot even trust you. And when they asked him about what does he think, when they asked him what he thinks about this whole stuff that Meghan is saying, that the Brits are racist, and all the royal family and all those other comments. You know what this man said? This man said, that's Meghan Markel's father. He said he doesn't think that the British people or the royal family are racist. That I think he said New York is racist and California is racist. I think that's what he said. Really? I don't understand. Immediately this man said that, I just like, who has paid you? How much did they pay you? How much did they pay you to throw your own child under the bus? How much did they pay you to bash your own child? First of all, this man sounds crazy to say he doesn't think that the royal family is racist, or he doesn't think that British people are racist, but Americans are racist, because the two places he mentioned are in the US, okay, like New York, California. So he said those people are racist, but he is not. He has never been. Not that he's not. He has never been. Immediately she got engaged, this man started pulling all crazy stunts, started bashing his daughter. His Meghan's sister too came out with her own nonsense stories of how Meghan doesn't care about her. So her family is completely against her. The only person that is standing with Meghan is Meghan's mother, and that's the woman that is black. Meghan's father is white. So for me, immediately he said he doesn't see any racism coming from the royal family or the British people. I just understand because what? Why would he see anything? He is also white. So yes, he would take the side of Piers Morgan and the other crazy people, the other crazy tabloids in the UK that are bashing this lady. So he said he doesn't see anything. And then they asked him about the skin color of the baby. That they said someone in the royal family asked Harry, what color will the baby Archie be when he's born? Because then Meghan was still pregnant with Archie. So they asked, a family member of Harry asked Harry, what color will the skin of the baby be? When they asked Meghan's father what he thought about that comment, he said he doesn't see that as racism, that he will just say that it's just a stupid or ignorant, you know, question. Like it's a question that you're not supposed to ask, but probably because you're ignorant and you didn't know, that is why. You understand? And I'm just here thinking, how can you say that somebody asking, sorry guys, I have to lift this up uh, my device, my battery is going, sorry, the phone is shaking now. Okay, I had to connect the power line. Okay, so he said that he doesn't understand why people would think that that comment is racist, that it's just someone that didn't know. Okay. Okay, sis. No problem. Thank you for coming in. Okay. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. So he said he doesn't see anything. And I was just thinking, your child is complaining about something that people are doing wrong instead of you to try to see from. I'm not saying he should take sides with Meghan if Meghan is wrong, but all I'm saying is this your child is telling you that look what happened. Why can't you just stay on your child's side? Wait, give me a second. Let me pick up my other power line. This line is not going well.